After the long wait before episode 6 finally arrives, fans are already feeling the emptiness of not getting a new episode this week. But after the shocking ending of episode 5, where Jade and Tabitha uncovered dangerous truths, it feels like the town is about to pay a heavy price for that knowledge. Darker days seem to be coming, and honestly, episode 6 could become one of the most intense chapters of the season so far. So today, let's break down some predictions, theories, and possible twists for season 4 episode 6. Warning: this video contains spoilers. The episode will most likely begin right where episode 5 ended. Jade waking up from his vision could immediately push the story back into chaos. Trailer footage showed it still being nighttime, which means danger is still everywhere. Jade may finally convince Boyd that the answers they need are hidden inside the caves beneath the basement door. If that happens, the group could decide to risk everything and head underground in search of the truth behind the cycle. But while all of this is happening, Tabitha, Donna, Ellis, Ethan, and Patty are still stranded outside with no real protection. That alone feels terrifying. The monsters may return during the opening moments of the episode, forcing someone to sacrifice themselves so the others can escape. Patty feels like the most likely victim. She was already injured during the chaos with the dolls, and since she isn't one of the central characters, her death could be used to raise the stakes even higher. However, there's also another possibility. If Patty survives and reaches Colony House, she could become the person who spreads fear and suspicion about Tabitha. After witnessing Tabitha remembering pieces of the past cycle, Patty may start believing that Tabitha is connected to everything happening in the town. That could slowly divide the residents against each other. The theme of knowledge comes at a cost keeps returning throughout the season, and I think episode 6 will fully explore that idea. Jade learned the truth about the visions he's been seeing, and Tabitha remembered the significance of the dolls. Those discoveries feel too important to come without consequences. In the trailer, Boyd was seen performing CPR on someone while Tabitha looked horrified. That moment could reveal the true price of the knowledge they gained. And honestly, what if the person dying is Donna? It would be a massive loss for the town. Donna has always been one of the strongest leaders alongside Boyd. Earlier in the season, Ethan even mentioned how safe he felt whenever Donna was around. That line could have been subtle foreshadowing for something tragic. If Donna dies, Colony House could completely fall apart. Without her leadership, paranoia and fear would spread rapidly, creating the exact kind of division the town thrives on. Another major focus could be Sophia and the psychological games she's playing. Recently, Sophia has been manipulating Sarah and slowly breaking Marielle mentally, but it feels like she's only just beginning. Episode 6 might finally show how dangerous and calculated she truly is. Marielle still hasn't recovered from what happened in the caves, and Sophia knows that weakness can be exploited. She could continue pushing Marielle toward a breakdown, making the town believe she's unstable. Sarah could become another target. Because of her past mistakes, nobody fully trusts her anymore. If Sophia manipulates Sarah into hurting someone, the town could completely turn against her, creating chaos from within. That may even connect to the flashbacks and warnings about the town eventually destroying itself from the inside. Victor also feels incredibly important heading into episode 6. In the trailer, Boyd was trying to talk Victor down from the roof. That scene may be connected to Victor finally remembering the truth about the man in yellow. Victor has spent years hiding painful memories, especially what happened to his mother and father. But now it feels like those memories are starting to break through. He may finally reveal how the man in yellow entered the town, gained everyone's trust, and eventually betrayed them. That information alone could completely change how everyone sees the current situation. Victor probably knows more than anyone else in the town, but he understands that revealing the truth can make everything worse. That's why he's been terrified to remember. Another interesting detail is that Sophia may not know the group discovered the yellow jacket. If the residents start believing there's an imposter among them, suspicion could immediately shift towards Sophia because she was one of the newest arrivals. That may explain why she's targeting weaker people like Sarah and Marielle first, to make sure the town turns on them instead of her. Finally, there's Fatima and the clay golem she's been building. This storyline feels strange, but it might become extremely important. The season keeps hinting that belief and fear can shape reality inside the town. If fear can create monsters and bring dolls to life, then maybe hope and protection can create something powerful too. Fatima's golem could actually work. At first, nobody would believe it, but this town has already shown that impossible things can happen. The golem might become a form of protection against the creatures or the dolls. However, Fatima's connection to Smiley could also create problems. She mentioned being able to feel him because she carried him inside her, which suggests their connection still exists. That means Smiley may try to psychologically attack Fatima, feeding on her fear and trying to destroy any hope she has before the golem is completed. Overall, episode 6 feels like it's building towards something huge. The cost of knowledge, the truth about the man in yellow, the growing division among the residents, and the possibility of another major death all seem ready to collide at once. And with Boyd and Jade potentially heading into the caves, we might finally start getting answers about the cycle itself. But in this town, every answer usually comes with an even bigger nightmare. So what do you think will happen next? Who do you think is most likely to die in episode 6? Share your theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more season 4 theories and breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.